All right, so we are here for a special event. No, it's not a Breacher special event, but man, I can't help but play that promo video anytime we get the opportunity to right now. That's our newest promo video courtesy of Deadline NK. So we're going to take full advantage of that opportunity. So Tasha and I are here tonight with BT on cams.
I do too, but she's not on.
Yeah, we are here. I am here. Sorry, I was muting everybody because I cannot talk and hear everybody all at once. We are going to be covering just this game after my own heart, the Terror Dorm. It is Peanut didn't know this because he has not played with me much, but I am obviously a fan of stunning, and this game is all about stunning apparently.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, was the one
whoever gets the most stuns wins, not whoever gets the most points.
Yeah, so I think he was doing a score. He was doing a score system of like every stun is worth 2 points and every goal is worth 1 point still.
Oh.
And then he was going to calculate after the end. But I'm telling you what, that's probably way too much math for me.
That's a lot of math. It is.
So
counting is hard. I can only count up to like 10.
Okay. Hold on, I got Peanut texting me real quick or DMing me. I always get. At least I'm not calling it emails anymore. I know Panda used to make fun of me because I'm like, oh yeah, I got an email. She's like, what? I mean, a text. A what? It's like a DM. She goes, oh my God, you are old.
Yeah.
At least I didn't, I got a telegraph.
How old are you? Morse code. Beep, 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 beep,
Yep.
beep, 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 beep. I found out a fun fact today.
What's that?
So the Mission Impossible thing goes dun, 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 dun. Yep. Apparently that spells out MI, like Mission Impossible.
No.
In Morse code. That's what the stars of the film said. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I might have to do my favorite thing, which is Googling that later.
There you go.
Not that I don't believe you. That's just an amazing fact that I have yet to look it up. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me see if I can get back to the old chat window here. All right. And we got Andy, who is a bruiser in his own right, in chat with us. And then we have, it looks like Jim is joining us in chat as well. I don't know if they are saying that they need an additional player or not. Let's check. Yeah, so they are waiting. Mimi's in, and it looks like they were still waiting on, is that Falcon to join? So he might be having trouble getting into the arena because I think he was there earlier and then he might have dropped.
It's been a little complicated getting into the arena from what I've been hearing.
Yeah, I've had my fair share the last couple of times I've been trying to play Echo.
I've heard that. I've heard a few people are really struggled.
And speaking of the last couple of times that we're going to play Echo, we still have some openings for our final Saturday Night Spirits Echo Arena version, right? Like I guess I could have found a more complicated way of saying that, but that's what we're going to go with. And we have the Echo Never Ending Echo Party. Is that the title of it, Tasha?
I think that's what it is, even though
it is ending.
We're not going to tell you what's going to happen after it happens.
Exactly.
We're deeply in denial.
Right. So we're going to open up the stream and we're going to have an arena and we're just going to record everybody in games from starting at 5:00 Eastern Saturday afternoon up until the 9:00 SNS game, to which we're going to record one final version of the Saturday Night Spirits game. And then after that, I believe our Echo casting days on PGV will be marked complete. That's to the best of my knowledge. So if you are interested in playing in that never-ending Echo Party, there are still some openings available. If you go to the PGV official events, we allowed everybody to sign up for one of the 1 hour time frames. until Saturday morning. We might then open up any empty spots to anybody that wants to sign up for multiple lobbies. But we wanted to give everybody a chance to play, so that's why we did it that way. And the nice thing about this is we're going to be recording it, and then we're going to take those recordings, we're going to upload them to our YouTube channel, so they should live there for a very long time if you want to ever
perpetuity.
Exactly. If you ever want to go back and say, hey, I want to watch some Echo and remember the good old days.
I miss it. Yeah.
Exactly. So it looks like we got a 4v4. They're about to ready up, and we are going to get this brawl started. So, pick them.
Huh.
Who do you think in the arena are going to be your top 3 stunners?
So, if Terror's playing, he's definitely up there. I've heard Mimi's pretty intense.
Okay.
And I think Baker is a pretty good
I was
brawler.
gonna go
I
Baker.
remember getting
Yeah.
in fights with Baker. Like,
I think Falcon and Waffle will probably have the most blocks. That's my guess. That's my guess. And
we're about to find out. Let's see what happens.
Oh, the disc started up top. That is odd.
Yeah, that is odd. Well, it's down there.
Okay, so let's see if we can get some action on the stunning. So far, we're already seeing a bunch of stunning. Is that Min that already has 3?
Let's see. Menda is up to 4 already.
Oh wow.
5 now.
That is crazy. So Menda's going to be the surprise that we didn't even take into account.
Sitting on Falcon right now, and 6 now.
Okay.
Yeah, it continues.
So
slapping it down to that other side. Falcon's gonna grab it. Falcon's gonna duck. Waffled, but Waffled and Ment are right there. Tries to get it over to Mimi. Mimi misses it, but Baker's there to clean it up. But Turd is there to clean him up, or clean his clock rather. Terra
we have a shot on goal.
Yeah. Turd also has 6 stuns, and Mimi has 5. So it is. This is moving quick. They're already punching each other a lot.
Oh wow.
Oh. And it is now up to 10, and Dr. Turt is trailing behind him at 8 stuns. Oh, that almost looked like it went in. But it is bouncing back, bouncing high. Warren just got it. We've got Waffled with it now. Clearing it all the way down. Are you guys still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just having some technical issues.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah. Sorry.
Turns got it. Mend is up to 13 now. 3 players behind him have 8. So. But just keeps going. And this game will be less focused on actually scoring, because the goal is to stun a lot. The goal is not to score.
Go in.
Many kids and pubs think that's what the goal is anyway, so I'm often accused of that in pubs. Bouncing all the way down. Turt and Waffle get there. They've got it. Waffle goes for the shot, but it bounces right back. Almost to him. He steals it off of Baker. And they're able to get in.
Yeah.
We've got it pretty competitive stun stats here. We've got Menda is still taking the lead, but he's got 3 people pretty close behind him: Mimi, Dartarapina, and Dr. Turk.
Person? People? Ow. Look, you did. Fucking knew it.
Baker, one of
Both
these
that,
days
both
will
that.
connect.
Just
not yet.
Mimi, you're
We
right.
gotta play your game.
Mimi's got it. Tries to send it over to Falcon. Falcon just misses that disc, and it's bouncing up. Bouncing over to Waffle Life. Waffle Life sending it through all the way down, getting stunned out as he does it. It's bouncing high, waiting for somebody to come get it, but I think we're having a little bit of a brawl fest in the center.
Throw it in goal. Throw it in goal.
No, no,
Waffle's able to pick it up, sending it over to Peanut. Or, well, then sending it over to Mendit. Mendit putting it in for 2 points.
If I keep like that, I'm gonna reset my
11, 10, 9, 8,
No, I'm so not used to this. It's been a long
5, 4,
We got catch up to Mimi. Let's go.
And orange team has 63 stuns. Blue team has about half that at 35. So they are lagging behind a little bit.
Come on, spider person.
My favorite games to send in are the 5v5s because you have more people to punch.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? And it's harder to keep whenever you're the victim. It's harder to get out of those brawls, right?
Yeah.
Just as you think you're free, they come and they get you back in.
Just when you think you're out, we pull you back in.
Exactly.
Falcon trying to take a long shot there. Oh, able to get a block, but not able to get the shot. Baker's gonna clean it up.
Oh,
point.
Baker does get two.
Just trying to make sure.
Okay, so we're at 69 stuns for orange to 45
Nice.
for blue. So blue's coming back a little bit. They're closing that gap just a little bit.
They gotta close it a lot if they want to win this match.
Oh yeah, and who's our stun leader? Min is the
Mendit
stun leader,
still taking
followed by Turk.
Oh, why?
So we had Baker at 9, Waffle at 13, and so the ones we picked aren't even in the top 2. The 3 that
I
we picked.
know.
All right, so Falcon's trying to make his way down there. Takes a long shot. Oh, it gets a lucky bounce right off the backboard. Probably one of the best passes he's had in a long time.
Uh-huh.
6, 5, 4,
It's always nice to pass.
Absolutely. So we're doing 5 rounds. Is that what it is? Are these
I think
10-minute rounds?
I think so.
So we'll see if they can keep on pace
You know, the only reason I blocked
after their first round.
Yeah, it depends on if those. I don't know if you can have stuns carry over. I didn't think about that. I guess they do carry over to the end. Duh.
Yeah, they'll carry over to the end. And I think even our statistics on the Spark will keep tracking them. I think the only thing that resets will be the score.
Yeah.
Zero angle shot.
Although, yeah, because everything else carries over.
Mendit currently leading in scoring and stuns at 4 points and 28 stuns. He's pulled ahead a little bit.
Yeah, they're creating some distance with 3 minutes left.
Take out their sack.
So averaging 4 stuns a minute. That's not too bad.
Not at all. Oh, Falcon getting stunned out there, but trying to block it. They kind of toss it right back to him. He's doing his little ducky duck.
Min's
gets
not
thrown.
buying it.
Yeah, it gets thrown all the way down. Waffle and Turt trying to dive for it, almost getting there. Falcon getting his 8th stun there on Dr. Turt. Yep.
Finally dishing it out instead of hitting people's fists with his face. I like it. I like it.
Yep.
No.
That was very close.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'll take it. I was like, Red didn't get this.
He's just making sure everybody on the other team can get some stuns in. It's
There
important.
you go. He's a giver. He's an
He's a
absolute
giver. He's helping.
I wasn't giving
Now we have Mimi trying to juke around, doing a spin. Oh, she gets her own stun on offense, but then Peanut retaliates. Falcon with that definitely was not place-based abuse for him to move through the arena that quickly. Not even a little
that
bit.
was kind of slow.
Yeah. Get the clear down. I hope the new game gives us the ability to accuse people of place-based abuse.
I bet it will. I can't imagine it would.
Because I feel like that's an important part of Echo, being able to yell out place-based abuse
It's
and
a part
lag,
of the culture.
right? Those
And
are the two
Chica-
things.
I got
Oh, yeah,
Chicago's.
Chicago. Yep. Oh, I got 50'd.
I got 50'd.
points.
Only I am allowed to score. You are not allowed to score.
Well, that's me. Yeah, that's me. I like to Wow, what a shot. Beautiful shot.
That was an amazing round for me.
I like to go for unrelenting when I'm playing. I feel like that placard was made for me.
I mean,
You know,
we
you
all know
guys-
we all know what I go for. We
Yeah,
all
you
know.
guys can have your bruiser.
It
You can
looks like
have your
we do have,
hat tricker and your MVP.
up on Twitch. We do have a double display. It looks like the original overlay came up. You got it. Sweet.
You
Falcon.
You.
Oh, okay.
Goes open. Back goes totally open. Goes totally open.
Oh, nice.
Okay, well, goal there by Nagini. She makes those, is what I hear.
Someone else said about it. Someone else said about it.
And continuing on, let's see where we're at.
Not me.
30 seconds remaining. We've still got Mendit with 38. Behind him with 27 is Dr. Turt and Nagini.
That wasn't my head, but
Let's go down. Let's go down.
Nagini can be quite a stunner.
Oh yeah, Nagini's just one of the. She's very quiet about how she goes about her game, but she can score with the best of them, pass and stun.
She sure can. And that is the first round. Looks like we are going to end with Mendit with 43, Nagini with 29, and Dr. Turt with 27 stuns.
So if we take that 43 out, we're looking at on pace for 215,
Poor Turd. He's
215 stuns, right?
Yeah, so, yeah, I think so. Five times 43. Yep.
That's what I'm gonna go with, 215. Yes, I'm mathing good. What can I say?
You are mathing great. Looks like we've got Jim Jim in there.
Oh, okay. Are we trying to go to a 5v5? Is that what we're looking at doing now? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Or he might be coming in for Peanut. We'll see.
Oh yeah, I know Peanut was trying to give his seat away for quite some time.
Yeah, Peanut's been trying to make sure other people get an opportunity to play this round.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's see where they end up. It's bouncing down. Waffle's gonna pick it up.
No, okay, maybe not.
Waffle's gonna send it through to the other side.
And it looked like Mand already got stunned for this to start this round off. So looking for some new stuns. We've got a four goals or 4 orange in the bubble, trying to score that goal.
I didn't get any one of your.
Oh, Turt. Okay, Turt wraps around and is able to slide it in there. I was trying to count. I wanted to count 3 or 4 stuns on the bubble.
11, 10, 9,
Ah, he can certainly put them away.
But he's at a disadvantage. That's good.
3, 2,
All right, so we are approaching 50-50 on the stuns now.
Are we?
52% to 48%.
That's crazy.
So Blue really is trying to come back with those stunts. Although I wonder if that's because we subbed out Jim Jim and
Could be why.
they lost
Yep.
all the Peanut stuns.
Yep, that would be why.
Okay, I was like, wow, when did they make up that much ground?
Right now.
Forgot what we're
There we
doing.
go.
Here we go. It sounds like all the way down. Blue has a really good opportunity. Nagini diving for it. She's alone in the bubble, takes the shot,
What
and
a
then puts the
shot.
top pocket in.
That's why I stay with you.
12,
That matter. Someone's at. Oh, I saw they're playing it. I saw it.
All right, we've got Hawk focusing in on the statistics here.
Yeah, we've got
Okay, you'll grab this.
Mendel is now up to 48
Oh,
stuns.
Baker, you want it? Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
kind of feel like somebody might have glitched there and forgot the disc.
I want
Oh
was
no, not the
interesting.
disc. Not the disc. Get it out of there.
What a clear there. It's funny because I'm sitting here going, okay, the goalie's going to grab it, forgetting we're not casting rec league here.
Yeah. What goalie?
Beautiful! You stay here.
That one right there. Who was that saved that shot? Was that Mimi?
Is there a person
I
on
think so.
Wow, what a save by Mimi.
I got hurt.
Coming back to you. To us.
Ooh,
to
Baker, they're going for it, but Mendit says no. Mendit now up to 54 stuns. He has made a clear pull away here
Since I boot,
from everybody else. The only one behind him is still Turt and Nagini with 31 stuns each.
Oh man. And Falcon passes it off the ding ring on goal down the floor where Baker picks it up and scores. Telling you, he's the assist man. Like we say, it wasn't a missed shot, it was a calculated pass.
There you go. Just got to give people the disc and help them out.
Oh, we got a headbutt.
My favorite.
Oh yeah, we know you love the headbutts.
Or I say I'm going to do it and then I don't. One or the other.
That was kind of fun that night.
I got scared.
I panicked.
I
Anxiety
was
set
like,
in a little
I
bit.
wanna. It was like we had like 10 seconds left. I'm like, I wanna headbutt it, and instead I grabbed it.
Cross eye, red.
Oh wait, they might
Cross
get.
eye.
Jim Jim.
Oh, but we had a good one.
Sometimes you get intimidated, guys, and you have to make a choice.
Nobody.
Who's on me?
You got it, you got it.
Who's on me?
Oh, it's got very quiet. Disc into the hands of Blue. Oh, trying to go just swing it up there. Falcon's gonna grab it. Falcon's got Baker down at the bottom of goal, but Waffle is there too, stunning Baker out. And it is drifting back over to Blue's side. Mimi there.
Cross that, cross that.
Mimi slapping it forward.
That was
It's
a
gonna
nice
bounce
push
a little
forward.
bit. Yeah,
Baker!
nice little jump.
Falcon, go.
And the announcer says they practically gave it away. He's so fun. Our little announcer guy.
I'll stun.
Oh, and then Jim Jim gets the score. Goalie, I think, got stunned out there.
Yes. I wonder if the echo units that we are will dream of the announcer after he's gone.
Yeah, I don't know that I will. Don't know that I will.
I used to dream of Echo, like, I would be like I'd be almost asleep and it'd be like my brain was, I'd feel like I was half awake. Because I'd be dreaming that I was in a game and that I couldn't like fall asleep. Because I was in a game and if I fell asleep I'd disappoint my teammates who I was dreaming about. They were not real.
Well, I can relate because I do believe. So ever since we had young children, I always sleep on my side and on the edge of the bed. And to put some things into perspective, my kids are 23 and 20 now, and I still sleep the same way. Because whenever they were little, all the way up until probably 4 years old, they slept in our bed, and I was always terrified I was going to roll over on them.
Oh.
So I would sleep on the edge of the bed, and with my left hand always grabbing kind of the edge of the bed.
Yeah.
So I had to paint that picture here because I would, back whenever I was obsessed with Echo a little bit more and playing every day, I would occasionally wake myself up, hitting the alarm clock because I was throwing a disc,
Red.
and I would hit the alarm clock on my nightstand, which would then have my wife wake up a little bit and go like, what the hell was that? And you know, I have no idea. Go back to sleep, hon.
I definitely wasn't playing
Yeah,
Echo
was-
in my sleep.
I wasn't playing those video games in my sleep.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
But yeah, so I've had those games or those nights too where I wake up because of dreaming about the game.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then sometimes it would jog me back to waking and I'd be like, oh man, I want to go play Echo.
Oh, are you broken?
Yeah, I can't think that I've ever had a time where I've been in bed, couldn't sleep, so I got back up to play Echo, and that's probably because I would have to walk all the way down to the basement to the play space. Now, if my play space was within, you know, like a couple feet of my bed, I would probably do that quite a bit.
Oh, no,
And I think Nagini's in second place right now with 40 stuns
Rivet.
to mend at 69.
What is happening? Oh, no.
You said Nagini is?
Yeah,
I had one.
Holy smokes! Yeah, she is.
I knew she had it in her.
Yep.
This is ridiculous. They have.
She's played a lot of games with me. You have to learn to study around me. Or shield. You have to learn to shield around me.
Yeah.
I'm one of
I don't know
those.
who's on me, but nobody's on me.
No, it is fun because we've had those games where you get into a rhythm, and if you can get into a blocking rhythm,
That was good. You get.
Yeah.
you know, it can be a lot of fun for you as when you're playing against the stunners.
It's
But
not
if
so
the
much fun for
stunner
me.
gets into but when the stunner gets into a rhythm and you can't get your shield up in the right, the right distance or the right time, then, it's not so much fun for me. So we've gone both ways in our SNS games.
Yes, we
We've
had
some
a
fun.
we had a round a little while ago where we were trying to keep it kind of casual, and I'm just like, I can't turn it off. I can't
No.
turn it off. I can't. I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch all of you. I can't turn it off, but I have to really think about it. It is very automatic for me.
Yeah, and see, for me, I have to really focus on trying to stun. Like, I have to turn it on. I remember we went through and we played an entire round and I had no stuns.
Oh gosh.
And yeah,
You and
my
trees.
teammates gave me such a hard time between rounds, so I had to focus on catching up to them in stuns. So I think 10 stuns in a round is a lot for me. I realize it's probably not that much for these guys, but for me, that's unheard of. So
Nothing. I remember we had matches where trees would have like 9 stuns, and we'd be like, you gotta punch those numbers up. Like, stop being a pacifist.
mhm.
I went to Nat. Oh, no.
So it's a nice clear by turrets, getting quite a few bounces. Waffle picks it up and just slides it right in. So orange is in pretty good control points wise.
Yeah,
Um,
they're also in good control stuns wise.
Yeah.
It's still they're at 58% for stuns, so they're pulling away. And we've got Mended is up to 82 with a minute left, so he's gonna get more stuns this round than he did last round. And behind him still are Turt and Nagini. Nagini just pulled up to 45. Turt's got 44.
Go blue, go! Yes.
Oh wait,
Oh, and Turt almost with a beautiful save there as he watches the disc go into the goal. So we have, and Nagini carrying the blue team with 5 points, 1 save, and 45 stuns.
Look
Go
at her
ahead,
go.
Nagini.
That's our girl.
Hell yeah.
Well, maybe not.
Art attack. 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
All right, so that finishes round 2. Get them stats up, BT.
Mimi, I don't think I'm very stealthy.
Now I made it.
So we 207 stuns to 153. Orange pulled back away for there, and as we were saying, Guinea with 5. Okay, got 47 on one side, 87 men. Whew.
Yeah.
That's going to be incredible. We'll really get a picture where they're going to finish probably after the 3rd round. We'll get a good idea if they're going to be able to coast through.
You see?
That, I mean, they very well could beat your personal record of what, 227 stuns in
Oh
That was
yes, my personal record.
but that was a marathon, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
it
we
was
said that
something.
was a marathon.
It was something.
Saves you with 3 points.
It's a thing of beauty.
I think I blacked out during that.
Yeah,
I don't
I-
remember
I-
it at all.
I can imagine that you would because it was probably just constant, like
It was just
flying around,
disappearing.
and it all just mushes together, like I mean, almost like it never happened.
Almost
just
like it
crazy.
never happened. Yes.
Oh, we have another headbutt, your favorite.
My favorite.
Okay, so we have Turt passing back and forth with Jim, stolen by Waffle. The only issue is they're all on the same team.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta not steal from your teammates. It's fine though. It's fine. Oh, so
Well,
close there.
that was an interesting bounce shot, and it was pretty close to going in.
It was.
So Mimi takes care of Waffle there, so the Falcon can launch the disc down. Oh, that would have been in if it wasn't for that quick stack by Orange.
Oh, you're
It would have been in if the other team had not been playing.
Yes. If that disc would have gone in, it would have been 3 points.
That's very true. And don't call her meme. She likes not. You didn't call her meme. I'm just saying. For the audience at home, she prefers Mimi.
Yeah, go with him.
Damn, nice clear.
Baker's much worse sneaker than me.
Falcon doesn't hit those.
Oh. Falcon hits that ding ring again. Best goalie NA.
Beautiful Mimi. Got me nasty.
You know, I think that goal moves sometimes. Oh, Dr. Chen
Oh.
catching that one.
Falcon playing catch with Turt.
Sometimes you just want to play catch.
Oh yeah.
Rush it,
And
I'll stop it.
Turt's the first one down there too. That's pretty impressive.
And he stuns out.
Sounds out
Falcon.
Falcon.
Baker, you
Comes
totally
in.
remind
Takes
me
the
of
Scores
shot.
it.
Oh my god, I'm missing too much.
12, 11, 10.
Sometimes you gotta take the shot.
Yeah, Turt is definitely one of those players that he can just pop off at any time. So you gotta watch out for him.
You gotta watch out for those fists of fury.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I did.
Mimi, behind you.
Falcon with a duck, but Mid says, "Yep, impressive," and stuns him out.
I like it. Damn.
Yeah. Waffle says, "Yep, I like the duck too."
Wasn't there a person on me?
Let's all duck together.
You're red. You're red.
Oh, Waffle with the bounce, giving them time to stun him before the goal goes in.
When you duck, I duck, we duck.
Mhm.
11, 10, 9, 8,
All right.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see where blue is gonna take this. Menda is about to break 100 stuns.
We're not getting
He's at
that
98.
Oh wow. Okay.
blue sends it back the other way.
So
I
yeah,
think
I'm
my-
curious
my-
where they at 5 minutes. That's what I
My-
want to see.
Yeah, I believe my actual record is
You
like
suck, you suck. Shot.
maybe 115 in a pug, in a 3-round pug.
Should've let him have it.
Um,
Okay.
You going, Treasure?
But I personally, I was a very heavy stunner when I was very first playing, and then I moved towards wanting to be a little bit more of a utility player. I never left stunning behind. I still love it.
Thing's not on.
But
You got a guy on you.
it was more, I had to learn it was more important for me to be in certain positions in the arena at times than it was for me to stun people.
Oh,
I
yeah.
put it at your side the first
Or
time.
to be a re-grabbing partner or whatever. So I've never gone back to like really focusing on that. In pubs, I think my high score was like 60 or something. So,
Oh wow.
which isn't high to some others, but like again, that was what I was also scoring and stuff, and I did not run a lot of pubs as soon as I found communities like this one in Tyro because they're really toxic.
Yeah, I
towards
think we
people
would
that
only
sound like
run.
me.
We would only run the pubs if there was a handful of us. Like we rarely
Yeah.
ever ran pubs with just.
Yeah,
I rarely ever ran pubs by myself, right?
yeah.
Same side shoulder. Same side shoulder.
Most of the time we would run it if we had 3, but I normally wouldn't run it with just me, and even 2 was very rare.
Wait.
Shot.
But yeah, I didn't have the challenges of a quote unquote gamer girl has in
Yeah.
pubs, you know.
Yeah. I was telling a cousin about that while I was at my family reunion. Just that, like,
I heard that and I didn't.
the barrier for casually enjoying games is a little different for people that sound like me. So it's a little more tricky. But that's why I tend to run things with people, and that's why we have communities like this, is so that we don't have to have people dealing with that. Amanda is now up to the magical number of 111, which is going to quickly change. Yeah.
So yeah, as I said before, I have 2 daughters, and my oldest is really heavy into gaming. She loves the first-person shooters. So, and I asked her about that when I first started. I was like, "Do you run into a lot of toxic guys?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, I love it." I'm like, "Is that sarcasm?" And she's like, "No, I truly enjoy it because she can go into these games and dominate most of the lobbies that she goes in. So when she runs into a toxic player, she just focuses on him
Yeah.
and tries to get him to rage quit. Like that's one of her things that enjoys doing. It reminds me of that. I don't know if you ever saw that Big Bang episode with Penny when she's playing Halo,
Yeah.
and she's just whipping Sheldon really bad, and he goes
Yep.
to storm off, and she's like, "Hey, you forgot something," and he's like, "What?" And she goes, "You know, this shot grenade or whatever grenade it was," and
She
and
throws
blows
it
his
at him.
blows his character up.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Red.
Stop this, like,
It sucks though, because like I've had a few people be like, well, whenever the subject of like, oh, some of the best female players in Echo or these female players like that, we have to respect them. You should respect everybody. You shouldn't have to be good at games. That's one reason why we love PGV is because it's not about you don't have to be the best player. You know, like everybody should be able to casually enjoy games. So that's what's important to me. Like we've picked up Fortnite recently, and I've played a lot of Fortnite, and so it's been a lot of like me helping you guys figure out how to play it, so that we can all enjoy it together.
I think that's my shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's shoot.
Yeah, and that is the fun that we have, right? So we've been playing Dead by Daylight recently, and you guys are learning that. But even there, we have Nolan, who's really good at that
Oh
game.
gosh, yeah.
And Nolan he's taking the time to really just explain it to everybody and saying, hey, no, you need to do this, or look out for this, or that's what this means. You know, and he's very
Jose
patient.
will remind you too to do your generators. Do your generators.
Yep, very patient and just saying, hey, let's have some fun, right? It's not about winning, it's about helping people learn how to play the game and enjoy themselves. So I love that that's the way it's all around.
Because this is something I say in my real life all the time, but like a rising tide lifts all boats.
Yeah.
If you help everybody learn, then you have a bunch of people to play with, and then you can play with them. And we got Menda up to 126. Behind him, Mimi has brought it up. She is up to 66 now, and Jim is behind with 60, and he did not play round 1, so he is bringing it.
Oh, you said Jim's up to how many?
63.
Wow. Okay. Now,
Yeah,
do we want to go out on a limb and say that Jim can catch? And
I think with it being a 60-point spread, it's gonna be hard. But we'll see.
Okay.
Hey, you guys are green.
That's true. That is quite a. But he's already surpassed almost everybody on the blue team.
Yeah, he has. He actually, everybody but Mimi.
You gotta pass. There you go.
Damn right.
Or, no. No. Yes, yeah. Mimi has 67, Jim has 65.
Right.
So.
You're supposed to do that.
Oh, who did he hit that off of? I think he hit that off the face of one of his teammates.
Smack.
Yep, nice long clears bouncing around down there.
I'm shield if you need.
Gotta be careful.
What am I thinking?
Please don't hit your teammates. It's not nice. It's not kind.
I'm going.
Cross
Just
I'm going.
Oh, we have Baker picking up the disc, trying to get it over to Nagini, but it gets stolen. Mimi picks it back up. Jim stuns her out, building up his stun count even more. Turk tries to shield, but you know, it's a premature shield, so when you try to throw it up a second time, you're going to get stunned out.
Jim is now up to 70, so he is above everyone on the blue team. So he is coming to fight.
Waffle passes it down to Turk. Turk tries to get fancy and bubble and gets stunned out by Baker. Falcon doing his duck again. Jim read it like a book. Stuns him out. All right, we have Orange finishes with 6-2. I mean, that's a very low-scoring game, but if we look at the stats, I think we could tell what they were focused on, right? I don't think they were focused on scoring. They wanted to punch some people.
Man, it's gonna knock you out.
So, what do you think? I mean, we talk about everybody's records for, you know, this is the players' total stuns. So, in a 4v4, what do you think the record is for total stuns in a 4v4?
Gosh, I wouldn't know. I know
you-
there's like some really notable stunners across the Echo community. Like Hasco was known for stunning. If you've ever played a game with Gilligan, Gilligan runs Virtus Media. Gilligan is a phenomenal stunner. He's very good at stunning, and he's also good at everything else in the game. So, but like I remember, well, I looked at Gil because like when I was getting better at the game, my friend Skittles was on his team, and I was still having people acting like stunning was not a valuable part of the game with me, and not anybody on my team or anybody that I was close with, but some people were just negative about it. And like, I got to see Gil in games, and I'm like, oh no, Gil is totally loves to stun people.
Just grab it.
So,
Okay, Falcon.
Give it here.
Yeah,
Jared.
give me
I'll
the
take
Jim
it.
Jim. I want that
so,
Alright.
yep, we're back.
Goes in with a quick dunk on
Yeah.
Jim Jim. Yep, Jim Jim. Just a nice dunk in the bottom pocket.
We're setting him up to knock him down.
Oh yeah. You hear the blue team's banter in the locker room as they're coming out for their offensive jest.
Oh, that's funny. I've got them muted because I cannot cast and hear people in my ears at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can sorry.
So,
I'm colorblind.
Baker going for that long shot, but Turt is there. Turt's sending it back out. Falcon's got it, but he gets it stolen, and he gets sent out by Jim Jim.
Right. I think Jim Jim's probably enjoying this this type of game. The focused on the stuns and the short goals. He's had 2 short goals here in the last 2 attempts.
What's not to love?
Oh wait, I'm getting okay.
And if you are wanting to get some Echo in before the end of the game, now, I was going to say the season, but it's not the season. It's the game now. This Saturday, like we said, we were having the never-ending Echo Party, and I think there are still some slots open. We ask that you only sign up for 1 slot to make sure that everybody gets a chance to play. But I believe there's still slots open for different times on Saturday. And then we also have our Saturday Night Spirits. We need to discuss what we're going to do after that, but we're going to keep Saturday Night Spirits will continue. We still want to have some fun together. So sign up. Anybody can sign up for Saturday Night Spirits. There's the first session and the second session. Come have fun with us one last time for Echo, at least. Lots of times for other games in the future.
Yeah, I think we have a group that has done a little bit of bowling. We have another group that likes to play Breachers. We have Golf Plus. I was even thinking about I was thinking about remember when the Echo was down and we were playing Rec Room?
Yeah, I was in Rec Room,
yeah.
and VR chat has some different games. I was actually talking to Dossaman about that like we could get in and play this. We both like Murder, which Murder is basically like you load in with let's think. You load in with like I think up to 10 people, and one of you or 2 of you, I think 1 or 2 of you is the murderer. So that person has a knife, and the knife can be seen. Or they can pick up a knife in the room. I'm trying to remember. But anyways, you're trying to figure out. You're all trying to search for clues, so you have to keep moving. You have to keep going around the house, and you'll run into people, and you're kind of like giving each other a wide berth so you don't kill each other. But
Sounds
yeah,
like Among Us.
it is like Among Us, but it's a little bit more physical in terms of like. Unless like you're absorbed in the task, you kind of know where you're checking.
Right.
And I feel like people tend to run. Like another thing that the murderer can do is set snakes free.
Yeah, but I just want
So
that.
sometimes you'll see how you'll have somebody run past you and they'll be like snake, and you're like, oh crap.
That way I can hide.
Miss?
Damn, that's why I could try and do that.
So
Yeah, so we have a lot of options. We're just gonna have to make sure that we get something posted and plenty of time for everybody to digest what the changes will look like.
We will.
Yes, Mimi. Yes.
And then we also have Art Club starting this Sunday. We got the first. We got my tribe, which is right now currently known as the Sunday Tribe. We'll have our first 2-hour session. And then your tribe is it the Wednesday tribe?
I asked if they were okay with being named Chaotic Good, and they said they were chaotically good. So Chaotic Good will be on Wednesdays.
Right. Okay. And we're gonna stream these. We'll get into the swing of it, but we are going to put these on stream so that you guys can watch us playing Echo and doing the different things and seeing how we interact on other games.
And it gives you a chance to see, hey, maybe I want to play this. Maybe this is interesting. You know.
Oh yeah, anybody can sign up at any time. And with our club, we're going to have it set to where you're only going to play this 2 hours each week. So you don't have to worry about somebody grinding harder than you have time for.
Yeah, we wanted to level that playing field because it can become a game of time. Arc is often about how much time you invest. So if somebody else has, 40 hours a week they can play Arc and you only have 3, it's gonna be hard.
I got you.
Looks like we've got a thief.
Oh, Jim tries to duck and weave. He gets greeted just inside that bubble big time.
Come on, Blue. Get
My
out of here.
headset is so sweaty. I can't.
I'm out.
I don't know if you could hear Guinea just mentioned how sweaty her headset is right now.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, I think that's how I work up my sweat is I'm always like, pow, pow, pow. Mendit is up to 177. Behind him with 88 now is Jim, and then behind him is Mimi with 85.
Oh wow.
You missed the shot.
Yep.
That's all right. That's fine, losing.
So Orange is putting a beating on Blue.
That's it. Respect it.
Yeah, I would say so. It's time to start fighting back. It's time to start hitting back. Get your fists out. Strike back.
So I personally think that means that Blue should be able to pull in somebody and do a 5v4
There
for
you go.
round 5 to help them try to catch up on some of these stuns. I think that's only fair.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe we should encourage Peanut to come out and see if he can help get them caught up.
Yeah.
Ginger with a long 3. What a shot.
Let's level the playing field a little bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a level playing field?
Oh yeah, I mean we've got 409 to 284 stuns.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
So Jake, you had exactly double.
That's a lot of stuns.
I should win.
Damn it,
before
Mimi.
God,
No. Hey, you red. Just a little red.
We might have to
Alright, fucking kills you.
we might have to have a talk with
Damn.
my ankles.
Falcon.
You know what? I can do a bruiser session if he needs it. Just before the end of the game.
Because I'm kind of like, you joined the stunner game, right?
Uh-huh.
And how many stuns does he have?
Red,
60.
Red.
Go for it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You gotta punch more people.
He's got
We're
to
in
find
the
that.
4th round, so that's like what, 12 a round-ish?
Yeah, he's got to find that aggression.
Oh.
Since
You gotta find where your rage lives in your body and start using it.
Everybody's forgetting
I
the
mean,
point.
never
It's
mind,
supposed
it's
to be.
That's what I do.
Oh yeah. So Jim grabbing Falcon's ankles. Get that stun in.
You got it? Run, turd, run.
Works, it works.
Oh yeah. He didn't sit on him though. He got his stun and then left. So that was very polite.
That's always good.
All right. Jim has it. Mail slot. Oh, self pass. Yep. Puts it in for 3.
Actually,
Nice.
I have a feeling there was a lot of stunning going on behind him.
I think there was. That was always my favorite, is when I could knock out, like, especially in BRML, when I could get 2 or 3 people on the other team out, and then my team could go down and, you know, you're screaming, numbers, numbers, numbers! You
Yeah.
know, so that they know that they can go and get it going.
Oh,
Putting that in
Falcon
three.
with a beautiful pass to goal. Love it. We have Andy in chat calling everybody out, saying if they really want to see a true stunner, come to the after party. I don't know. I think Mid might be able to hold their own.
Yeah, I'd agree there. And with that, round 4 is over.
Oh yeah.
Who else? For the goalie,
All right, so we're heading into our final round.
Panda,
I can't
Mimi,
think of
We've got
Andrew.
Corny and Miss Andrews. I wanted
59% to 41% on the stuns, and 199 stuns. I think this is gonna be a situation where I see the most stuns I've ever seen in 5 rounds. I think I'm gonna see that tonight.
Yeah,
Mid
I mean-
is gonna crush it.
that first round was just a warm-up.
Oh
They're
yeah.
averaging about 50 cents per round, so
That is pretty amazing. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and Peanut with only 26 stuns. Come on, Peanut. What have you been doing?
It's like he's sitting in,
I know. It's like he's not even playing the game.
yeah. It's like he's sitting in spectate, not playing.
Oh, now that would be a fun aspect of the aim. If you could stun while in spectate.
Mimi's doing that. It's gonna take a while.
Everybody just getting ghost stunned. Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Bob. And it's bouncing back around. Falcon's trying to get there. Falcon's shielding, but not long enough. Jim's sending it all the way down. It's going to bounce up to the side and down towards nose. We'll see who gets there first. It looks like they must be fighting because it's taking a minute to get over here.
Yeah,
Thrown
I've
over
noticed,
to the goalie.
I've noticed that transition to get from one end of the arena seems to take a long time in this round. or in this
Yeah, it
game.
does. Yeah, it does.
No.
Okay, that was really good defense right there by Falcon. He had 3 people and was still able to stop the shot. Now, granted, they scored in the end, but that was impressive. You gotta hand it to him there.
Absolutely.
All right, and Mendes hit 200 stuns.
There you go. We've reached the threshold. Let's see where men will take this. Guinea sending it out. It bounces into the middle. Sometimes those bounces are just wild. You're
Yeah.
like, that should be going all the way through. Instead, it's bouncing straight across.
I got you. Let's get him. Oh, nice.
Bigger sending it back to Falcon. Falcon's got 2 people on him. He bounces it
Oh,
off
that
of
was-
shield.
That was dirty, Falcon. That was dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty. You hear the chuckles in the chuckles. Self plug. Hear the laughter in the blue locker room.
I know he's
My family had to explain a joke to me while I was out there visiting them, and I said, "Oh, I feel like I'm at home," because we always make jokes about that with
Did
my
you-
friends.
Did you tell them the line?
I did. I told them. I described. We have upcoming. Eventually, we're gonna have some merch that has that joke on it, and I was describing the shirt that I made. They
Yeah,
thought
I
it
think
was
that's-
hilarious. So.
Oh yeah.
You're green, you got time. And you get one on you, red.
Oh, Falcon misses the open goal.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, and then gets stunned out as well. I mean,
Stunned
Salt
out in
in
a
the
stun
wound.
match.
oh yeah.
That is one of my favorite stuns to get, is when someone is confident that I am gone, or we have moved from one side of the arena to another, and they think I have let go, and I have not let go, because I hold a grudge. Looks like Sinky Guy sent a hydrate, so we will hydrate.
Oh, thank you, Sinky.
Thank you, Sinky.
I was
Oh, give me a little bit of water.
One of my favorite stuns to receive is being stunned as I'm taking a 3-pointer and it goes in.
We can't get all these.
Hate that, but
Oh,
for
I love
other
that
reasons.
feeling. Yeah.
No, I hate when I'm the one stunning.
Yeah,
That
I know.
Why'd you let them score?
Yeah, that's
We had a game a few
that's a
weeks
good
ago where
feeling.
you kept doing that to me, right?
Yeah, yeah. I had one last night that was. I would say it was a little bit of luck too. A half court when you stunned me just after I shot.
I remember that, and I was like, I was proud of my stun because like I didn't think you'd be able to get it, but you got it.
Well, and I think that's on both sides. That's the favorite part is the reaction, right?
Yeah,
Like-
absolutely.
You love when I react like mother,
Yeah.
like that just brings joy to your heart. And to listen to, whenever you do the same when you see a shot go in, it's part of the fun, part of the
I've said
banter.
it many times. One of the reasons why I love being a stunner is the screaming.
Yes.
When they don't realize you're there or when you surprise them. Because I'm a sneaky stunner. I like hiding behind geos, popping out and scaring you.
Yeah.
And so when they're like, we overwritten when we
Oh,
were first
yeah.
doing Saturday Night Spirits was so much fun because there were so many times I could pop out and scare the crap out of them. The good old days.
Oh no, those are fun. And you're just your natural laugh. It's not one where you're trying to like talk trash or like be rude to anybody, but just like the way you laugh after you stun some people.
Oh.
I'm like, oh my god, stop, no, that just hurts even more.
I do. My mom has said I'm always a giggler, and so I do. I never want it to be like I'm being a mean taunting giggle. It's always like, oh, like there's that meme of what's his name from Parks and Rec, Ron Swanson, where he's like, and he's not a character that laughs a whole lot.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's kind of the feeling I get behind it.
Friendly.
So where are we at? Oh, Mend is at 227 stuns.
Holy cow.
Wow.
We got a
That
couple
is
people
amazing.
over 100 too. We've got Jim with 113. He just got 2
Which
more.
that is impressive in its own right.
Yeah,
Right?
and Nagini is at 202 and Mimi is at 202.
102.
Oh, it just said 202 on my screen.
Did it?
Bring it back. Yeah,
I can't.
it says 202 on. Yeah.
Oh, see, mine says 102 on both streams. Okay.
Oh, did I say 202? I meant 102.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I thought I was still arguing 102 with you, and I thought you said 101 for some reason.
But see, I was, and I'm of that mind where I was like, okay, let's.
You know what? Just
let's
trust
do
me.
it. Yeah, let's do it.
That's
I
how many
trust
she
you.
has. That's how many she has.
I believe you.
We're measuring with our heart tonight.
Freaking lag. The system hasn't caught up the right number yet.
Yeah, she's going for 202. Bingo.
Okay, so I haven't been playing Eka quite as long as you have, but I can say this is the most stuns I've ever seen in a 5-round match.
Oh, absolutely. Between the two teams especially. They were up to 535 and 352. I mean, even if you have like a stunner on the team, it's never going to be like this, where you have 5 stunners or 4 stunners or whatever.
Well, and I'm speaking just simply for men. I don't think I've ever seen any one player have 232 stuns in a 5-round match.
Sinky Guy redeemed British accent, so we
Oh.
will need to cross the pond for a moment. And
Oh,
I've got to find
bloody
it.
hell.
I think I've found it.
You've got to find your accent.
I've got. Oh, that was horrible.
No,
No,
no.
that was really bad.
Let's be positive.
Very,
Positive
very bad.
reinforcement.
Positive reinforcement.
Did not work.
There are many dialects.
You need to revive
Many dialects.
I didn't think any of them sound like that though. Looks like they're gonna go for the shot. I've got a black cat in here with me too.
Behind you, Fred. Good shot.
Falcon spotted it, sends it over to his teammate, but Dar Terrapina picks it up instead. It looks like we have lost
Missing a whole
Dr.
game, but
Turk.
you caught up mighty fast, my friend.
So we'll see what Dar Terrapina can do in this last round. He has 27 stuns now. Jim has picked it up. He's sending it over to Waffle Knife. Waffle Knife sends it into Falcon. Falcon is shielding for his life there. And now it's just bouncing because everyone is punching each other in the face. Saved by Mimi in the backfield. Sent forward. Blue is clearing it all the way down to Orange's side. Well, I thought they were. And then they picked it up. And they got sent out. Okay, I think that's enough of that. I'm having a hard time finding it tonight. It's
It's
bouncing all the
okay.
way
I
down.
thought you were doing great.
Thank you. I was teasing you a lot about yours.
Oh no, you were being cruel, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You haven't been able to get your frustrations out in stunning.
You've never teased
So-
me before.
Never,
So-
not a once.
Never.
Not a once.
You've never found a pain point and exploited it ever in our friendship.
Hold on, let me explain this to you.
Okay, thank you. Please explain it to me in little words, because my lady brain can't understand. I'm sorry.
Oh man. So what are we? What are we up to now that we're taking stun shots at each other in the booth? We are up to 238 by
38,
men.
yeah.
All right, second place goes.
That's why Tara's here.
Oh, Waffle steals
Ooh.
it from Jim. Jim steals it back from Waffle. So we're down to 25 seconds. I think it's safe to say that Mind is going to finish with the most stuns.
Yeah, they might make, maybe if they can do a few more, if they can get a couple more here, they could hit 245.
You wanted me to. Oh, I'm not falling for that anymore.
But it
Oh,
looks
we
like
got-
they're down in the backfield.
I think
There we
they're
go.
just gonna be comfortable to finish with the 242.
242, which I think is like the football call.
Oh my god.
That came out of my brain somewhere there. So it looks
I'm
like
sure somewhere sometime has used 242.
Yeah. We've got but trailing in behind is Jim with 126, and it would have been interesting to see if Jim had been in all 5 rounds, what that would have looked like. Nagini with 105 and Mimi with 109. They all made the 100 club. So with totals at 490 stuns for Orange and 368 for Blue Team. So I believe Mendit or Mendelt, I'm not sure, will be in the next round because they got the highest stuns. We won't be casting it, but they will be playing another Terror Dome. And we'll see if there's like Terror Dome Part 4 before Echo ends.
Oh
We
yeah.
don't know.
Missing out.
But thank you very much, BT, for coming in and doing the cams on your night off.
Yes.
Really appreciate it.
Because of me.
Yes.
Wait, somebody take a picture. Oh, take a
And
Thank you for watching.
Jeannie's asking for someone to take a picture. We've got a video.
Falcon, come stand
I
right
can't
next
take a
to this
picture. I'm
number.
streaming.
Yes.
Thank
you.
you.
Will you, oh, you've got it. Looks like they're looking the other way though. We need to get on the other side.
Because of
There we
me.
go. He's
I
got
can
it.
see the tag.
Everybody get in
Yeah,
the
there we
picture.
go.
Beautiful.
Sure,
BT.
get over
Hold
here.
on. Mimi.
BT has been our rock star camera person for a good portion of PGV existing. So we're grateful for that. Redeemed Hydrate. Woohoo! Thank you guys.
Yep, thank you guys very much.
What a choice.
All right.
Let's go.
See you
Let's
soon.
go. I'm like,
Bye.
See you guys later. Bye.
Like,
I
he
feel
kept
so
doing
bad.
that,
I
and
left.
every
Fuck
time
you,
he-
Mina.